Hi, welcome to Happier Ladies. We're sisters who discuss all things related to work, family, and personal growth.
We draw inspiration from everywhere, especially from you, our listeners, to keep moving forward with joy and laughter in the big adventure that is life.
1 week at a time.
I'm Azizi Williams. I live and work in the LA area. I'm a mom of 2 adult children, and I'm an education professional in the independent school world. I'm here with my sister, Malika Amandi.
That's me. I'm a SoCal native living in Western Massachusetts, a mom of 2 littles, and I work in higher ed.
In this episode, I share a shortcut to happy related to a book I enjoyed, and then we share our holiday themes.
But first, Azizi, I might have some intel about Indigo's tendency.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. It's still early. So this is talking about Gretchen Rubin's 4 tendencies framework. Indigo is 3. So who is he? We don't know.
He's just figuring it out. Did you have him answer the questions on the quiz? No.
No, I'm just speculating because there's a game that he likes to play that one of his teachers told us about. I observed her doing it,
His teachers told you about it. Okay.
called the Don't Do It game, and you really have to have parameters around this. So it's very clear when you start it, especially. Like, okay, we're going to do the Don't Do It game. Go 1, 2, 3. Indigo Stephen Amandi. Don't put on those boots. Don't do it. And he goes, I'm going to do it. You're like, don't do it. I'm going to do it. And then he's like, I'm doing it. I'm putting on the boots. So the whole thing is like,
There's a lot
You-
of drama and theater in this game.
a lot of drama and theater. You say, don't do the thing that you want the child to do. And then they defiantly do it anyway. And he gets so much joy out of that, like that saying, I'm doing it. I'm going up the stairs.
Wow.
Whatever it is.
So much angst for a 3-year-old. Wow.
And I was just like, wow, I wonder if he's a rebel. Like, he really loves the game.
Yeah.
It's a game, but also sometimes when we're struggling about doing something, he'll say like, well, can we do the don't do it game? So it's like a tool that he knows.
And he requests.
Yes.
Wow.
And now it's become where we're like, okay, well, we can do the don't do it game, or,
That's
and
like a
he'll-
strategy to get things done, is to tell him not to
Exactly.
do the thing, and then he's like so excited to do the thing.
But every now and then you do the game and you say, don't put on those boots. And he just goes, I won't. It's like,
I guess you
okay.
have to do it sparingly then.
It can't be all the time. I think the key is that he has to buy into doing it and not just saying it to appease us because he knows we want to keep moving forward, It's so delicate.
Wow, this is complicated. This is like reverse psychology, right?
Absolutely reverse psychology. But, I mean, Gretchen has talked about that, like, for rebels. And now, again, 3 years old.
Yeah.
Let's talk when he's 4.
Let's
Because he's
talk
still
about
like
one
the
more
don't do
year.
it game.
Yeah.
Even the pediatrician, we didn't talk about this game, but I was just kind of talking about how challenging this age is. And she was like, you're not going to recognize your kid for a little bit. And she's like, it's not you.
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes. And then she's like, I promise you, they're going to mellow out when they're 4.
Yeah. It's still the toddlerhood. And then when they get to be 4, 5, 6, then they generally want to please, especially the teacher.
Yeah.
And there's still power struggles with parents, but you do start to see a difference. It's true. Yeah. So we don't know if this is just the phase or if this is really his
Right.
personality coming through.
But I thought it was interesting. So we'll keep watching. You can give notes after you spend some time.
Okay. Be there soon and we'll take a look. But I love that his teacher figured this out because I can imagine all of the debates and the
Oh my gosh.
struggles that they had at
Well,
school to get
to
to
be
this.
fair, this is not a game that was created for indigo. This is, like, in her tool bag.
Ah, smart.
So, I think she used it with her daughter, and she's a little bit
Yes.
older, and but what's
Okay.
funny is that one of his teachers last year was like, "I don't play the don't do it game." Like,
Oh, so it's
"That's
they talked
Suzanne's,
about it.
I don't." Yeah. She's like, "I won't touch that. Mm-mm.
You
I think it's
do the thing.
confusing, and I just won't."
Interesting. Okay, so maybe it's a hack.
Yeah, maybe it's a hack.
And we're back with Shortcut to Happy, where we share a simple strategy that will make you happier. Today, we're discussing a book called How to Winter. So, I read this book ironically in June because that's when it was available to me on Libby.
What drew you to it, Azizi?
What drew me to this book? Oh my goodness, that is such a good
Are you
question.
Southern Californian?
It was referenced somewhere. I need to start taking better notes, Malika, about how books come
Okay.
to my life because the minute I read about a book or I hear someone in a podcast talk about a book, I
Mhm.
add it to my list. But then when it comes up, I don't remember how it got to the list. So that's the case with this book. Unclear.
Okay.
Don't remember how I
Mysterious.
got into it. Maybe I saw her. Oh, you know what? I think I maybe heard a Life Kit where she was speaking. You know,
Okay.
the podcast Life Kit?
On NPR.
On NPR, I think that they interviewed her for a segment, the author, and I think that's what drew me to the book, but I'll see if I can find that Life Kit episode. So, basically, in this book, she's a researcher, and she was studying seasonal affective disorder, I think for her dissertation, and she got a grant to go to Iceland to research how this population copes with the darkness and the cold of winter. And everything that she knew about seasonal affective disorder was that winter makes people depressed and
Mm,
that it can bring about sadness and it's a challenging thing to grapple with. And so she was really curious about, well, how do people who live in darkness for months out of the year, they must be really depressed because that is what brings about seasonal affective disorder. How do they deal with this? And she went and lived there and realized, actually, no, they are not more depressed than others. And they have so many strategies to manage and to thrive during those conditions that support their positive outlook. So the author's name is Carrie Lebowitz, and I listened to her audiobook and it was quite delightful. I highly recommend it. And I took away some helpful notes from her book that I think others could appreciate also.
all right. I'm gonna read your takeaways, and you can break them down.
Okay.
We are changed by the world, but when we change ourselves, we also change the world.
Isn't that profound?
It is, I'm trying to understand it. It's
It's
like a
so
mirror looking in a mirror.
profound. But I loved it. I loved it. It's one of those things you can just really like chew on for a while,
Hmm.
right? Our environment shapes us, but actually, if we change our outlook or the way we think about our environment, then all of a sudden the world has changed.
Mhm.
It's just more about our mindset actually impacts our experience of the world.
Mhm.
So that's, I think, a good nugget in any situation that you're in where it feels like it's predetermined. Of course, it's terrible or it's going to be bad. And really thinking about what can I change about myself in this situation that then will in turn change the situation.
Mhm. Since you don't have winter as easy, really, I'm
Yes,
curious,
it
like,
rained. It rained this
it
weekend. It was
rained this good
delightful.
for you.
Epic.
Is there something that you feel like this applies to in your life? I mean, maybe different situations, but this overall metaphor of winter?
Actually, as I was reading the book, I thought she would get even more into the metaphor of winter, winter being hard times
Mhm.
or difficulty. And it didn't come up as much as I thought it did, but I think it is pretty obvious that your winter can be a number of things. Your winter can be any period of your life or season that feels hard or challenging. And I don't have anything in mind in particular, but I do think that you could apply this, to other situations in life that are challenging.
Yeah.
Now, that said, we do have time change, right? Well, it's not freezing, it is dark still.
Yeah.
The same amount of time it's dark there, I think, where you are. That change can bring about feelings of there's not enough time or I can't do as much as I used to do. All of those things can still come about.
Our winter story is our life story. Embrace all parts of life.
So that's exactly kind of the same thing. Like the winter, we shouldn't throw it away, right?
Mhm.
We shouldn't dismiss it. Whatever that winter is for you, like literal winter should not be something to just get through until we get to the delightful parts of spring and summer.
Mhm.
It is a thing to also enjoy and celebrate and embrace and look forward to.
Twixmas. The time between Christmas and New Year's when you lie about and don't know what day it is and eat cookies.
Don't you know this time?
Oh, I used to know.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Different now.
It's gonna come back. Your kids will know this time. When I listened to this, I was like, "Oh, of course." There is a distinct feeling and vibe between Christmas and New Year's. And to give it the name Twixmas, like you're in between Christmas and New Year's. And yeah, you tend to just like hang about during that time. When your kids get older, you'll do it also.
What does she say about it?
She was just naming it. She was naming all the different seasons and the different nuances that happen in winter, and that was one of them. I just love the name.
That's fun. Twixmas. It's so cute.
I know, and Malika, I kid you not, today I was like, "Do I need Twix Mix decorations? Like, how do you
Twixmas
decorate for Twixmas?
decoration.
Do I need like a Twixmas wreath or something like
No. I'll tell you what you do. Twixmas decorations is just scaled back Christmas
you
decorations. Like,
just
you start
put
putting stuff
stuff
away,
back?"
but you
But
don't
then
put
you're like
everything
putting out New
away.
Year's things. We don't really have New Year's
Well,
decorations.
what is New Year's things? It's just wintry stuff without, like, the Christmas trees specifically.
But that's the thing. I think like defining what is the post Christmas winter stuff that stays out,
Artful twigs,
like
snowflakes,
Twigness.
candles.
Right. All the things that twinkle and that light up the dark for sure. But I'm going to be thinking about this time because there is that post Christmas, like, oh, lull, like there's all the buildup and now it's
Yeah.
over.
Who has time to put away well, I guess if you're putting decorations away after Christmas anyway, you're doing it, but do not take anything out that you're gonna put away at New Year's.
It would have to be things that you could carry into the winter because there's more winter left,
Yeah.
right? So it'd be things that you can keep out. Anyway, I just thought this was an interesting concept, and I love that it has a name. Just giving a name to this period of time makes it whimsical.
Big light off time.
So she talked about how I think she was in Finland, they have a time where you turn off all the big lights and you just have soft light. And this helps you unwind and ease into rest time.
Yes.
And they call it whatever it translates to big light off time.
I love that.
I do too. And it just made me realize I could use more lamps, like more soft lights,
Yeah.
because that definitely changes the mood and the vibe and it feels cozier. But that means that you have to be strategic about the lights that you have.
This is mentioned in the Hygge book also,
Right.
and it's funny, we have some candles that are like battery operated candles, but they do kind of give the same effect.
Do they twinkle? Do they like
They
change?
flicker a little
Yeah,
bit.
the flicker. That's the word.
And so it's been on our dining room table and it's just like, "Oh, we're having dinner." Like,
It feels elevated a little bit.
it does and it's cozier and it made me think, "Oh, I wanna have some of these in my office."
Yeah.
It does get dark at work, that's the worst.
Hmm.
When
Not for
you're
me. I will tell you, I have my candle warmer light. I have a lot of soft light in my office now.
I need some more, but I think the worst, I mean, is just, like, being at work and it's cold and it's dark and it's, like, 4:30 and you still have more work to do, and
Yeah.
so ways to make that cozy and nice, I think
Yeah,
having these faux candles would work, and a lot of them, if you have a cluster of them, they do kind of produce as much light as a small lamp.
absolutely. It could be like a task light, and even if you have them one on a bookshelf somewhere else,
Mhm,
just that kind of catches your eye. And I will say, like, I've talked about it a lot, but my office now is optimized for that dark time because I have the small lamp with a candle warmer. I have a
mhm.
lamp on my desk. I have my tea station. I have
Mm.
my blanket. I have some pillow. Like, it really is delightful. I have my CD player. I use all of those things, but I am at work till, like, 7, so that's a whole other story, but I love all those little touches in my office. Definitely wanna think about how do I have those in my home and having big light off time, right?
Yeah,
Something for me to think about.
and the final takeaway, practice using positive winter language to talk about winter.
So this is back to our mindset, and part of the problem is that whenever we talk about winter, often people are like, "Oh, yuck, winter."
Right.
"Oh, it's the worst." And there's so many positive thoughts and language used for spring and for summer. And so just changing how we talk about it will change how we feel about it,
Mhm,
and that will, improve our mood to embrace winter instead of just getting through it,
mhm.
kind of celebrating it.
Good reminders for literal winter and figurative winter.
Yeah, and she had Cecilia Blumenthal. She referenced her quite a bit,
Oh,
and I
nice.
think this book has been around for a while, so this might precede Cecilia's fame, it
Mhm,
certainly precedes her book, and she gets into the way she writes the book, she gets into the science of hygge, which if you like hygge, which we do, it's interesting
oh,
to
yes.
read more about the science. She talks a lot about also like cold plunges and going out into snow and things like that. I don't relate to that as much because that is not, around me. But certainly if you live in snowy places where it is actually cold, this would be a good book to pick up.
Well, let us know how you winter. We'd love to know.
Yeah. What are your strategies? What do you look forward to at winter? Let's change how we talk about it. Okay, let's take a break. And when we get back, we will share a happiness boost.
Oh, Hilton, stay, oh, Hilton, stay. Your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton, stay, oh, Hilton, stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
With new, gentler scented Clorox disinfecting wipes, clean finally smells as good as it feels. On everything from lamps to ceiling fans, even on your kid's toy shark. Oh, ouch. Clorox disinfecting wipes, now available in crisp lemon. Find it on Amazon. Clorox, clean feels good.
And we are back with IRL, where we discuss using a try this at home suggestion in our real lives. And today we are revealing our one word themes for the festive season.
That's right. We're going to pick up the festive season language again.
Yes, I forgot about it,
Right.
but
It's been a whole year.
I'm glad we're back into it because, some people celebrate holidays and some people don't, but it is festive.
It is festive. That feels all encompassing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you thinking about, Malika? What's your theme for the festive season this year?
All right. So let me backtrack and
Okay.
say that
Backtrack. Go ahead.
why don't we choose a theme for the festive
Oh,
season?
right.
This was a try this at home suggestion years ago from Liz and Gretchen. And basically, this time of the year can be a little microcosm of its own. There's potentially a lot of events, potentially a lot of stress. it can get away from you. And
Mhm.
so taking the time to pick a theme is a way of setting an intention and clarifying what you want to feel during this time.
Mhm.
So a lot of people draw inspiration from holiday songs or imagery, what have you. All right. So this year, my theme is fa la 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 la.
Mhm. Okay. Fa la la la. Please
Fa la la la
explain.
la. So that word, to my knowledge, doesn't mean anything. It's kind of filler in that song, "Deck the Halls." I don't know the songwriter's intention in that line, but to
Or
me,
is that the first place we ever hear fa la la la?
I don't know.
Let's do some research.
It just feels, like, whimsical, and for me, it evokes, like, go with the flow, fa la la la. Like,
Uh-huh.
you don't have to know what it means necessarily, just embrace it, live it, just keep moving forward. It's okay not to pin everything down,
Wow.
you can have some levity about it and just accept it's fa la la la. It's the holidays.
Okay.
So, this is if I feel it on an emotional level, you might not get it, but for me, it feels like an invitation to just be a little bit lighter and maybe a little wacky if that's
Mm,
called for.
wacky.
Honestly, wacky helps a lot with toddlers,
Hmm.
with managing my brain with my toddler.
Yes.
Feeling wacky kind of
Can you give an example? What is something that's like I mean, you did talk at the top about the
that game.
do not do this game. Is that wacky?
That's wacky. And actually, you mentioned NPR Life Kit.
Yes.
There's one that is about parenting,
Hmm.
and they recently had an episode around strategies for being with toddlers, parenting a toddler,
Mhm.
and one of their suggestions was, like, get weird with it. Like,
Mhm.
the kid is crying because the peas are touching the carrots. See what happens if you're even more upset than they are
Mhm.
about it.
Get experimental.
Really.
Yes.
And actually, again, shout out to Indigo's teacher who's so gifted in what she does and the age group she works with. She kind of told us that with cleaning up, there's like have to tasks that things kids just have to do, but they don't want to do it. Like we
Mm.
have to clean up. That if you asked Indigo to be a crane, like a construction crane,
Mhm.
all of a sudden he would clean everything up.
Mhm.
He wouldn't do it, but then you're like, "Oh, could you be a crane and move the pieces back to where they go?" And then he does it?
Mhm.
So, that kinda thing, wacky, zany, entering into play.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to this. I wanna hear about how play and whimsy enter into your experience.
We'll see. I mean, this is aspirational, you know? This fa la 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 la.
Right. You're aspiring to
Yes,
fall la la la, but also like I hear you say you just want to go with the flow, and so it might find you, right?
it might find me.
Yeah.
So, this is the theme that I'm going with.
All right. I hear you.
What about you, Azizi?
You know what? Do you remember your theme from last year?
I referenced our notes, and my holiday theme last year was "Be of Good Cheer," which is a similar vibe. So, I will own this pattern that I kind of consistently feel like I need to lighten up or want to lighten up over the holidays.
Did it help you though last year? Like, do you feel like being prayer was effective?
I do. I don't remember
Okay.
it not being effective.
Okay.
So, this is who I am, and I always need this reminder at the holidays, I guess, is what I'm learning.
It is a good reminder. It's a good reminder.
Sometimes growth is a spiral.
It's usually a spiral. And Malika, like, if you change yourself, then you will change
Oh,
the world.
boy. Alright, what about you, Azizi?
Well, last year my theme was laughing all the way,
Okay.
and I can't remember why, but I'm sure it was effective. I do remember last year feeling slightly less stressed
Hmm.
than I did in previous years. So I think I did have a lighter mood last year. So this year, I'm in my empty nest phase. The girls are going to be home visiting, but also they bring with them their friends, relationships. And my parents don't have their own home anymore. They have an apartment, they're fine, but I'm anticipating that my home is going to be the meeting place.
The hub.
It's gonna be the hub. My house is going to be the hub, and it's going to be the hub for a lot of adults.
Yeah.
My kids are grown now, so I'm thinking about the festive season. How should it evolve? And how can it be welcoming and inviting to the people in my life? And how can I do this without stressing myself out or
Mhm.
becoming overwhelmed? I really want it to feel like a relaxed, chill, welcoming
Mm.
space this season. So that brings to mind like cool, swanky Christmas songs like Rat Pack kind of Christmas, like we're doing Christmas in Vegas, like
Okay.
like we're cool. That's kind of the vibe, like jazzy kind of holiday season. So I'm thinking about I'll Be Home for Christmas, which it captures what I want it to. It's about my home. It's about,
Hmm.
the holiday and I'll be here and I'll be opening my door for people. But the actual song is kind of sad. It's like a war song or something, right? Like it's about maybe
Yeah.
only in their dreams. So not only in the dreams part, just not that part. Just
Not
like
that part.
actually I'll be home. Like I'll actually be home for Christmas. I'm gonna actually be here. So that's the theme that I'm going for. I'll be
Mm.
home. So I'm like, this has turned into a whole thing because I and we're gonna talk about it in the next episode when we recap our 25 for 25. But I really wanted to decorate right away after Halloween before the holiday season, sort of like before Thanksgiving, but I decided I needed to do something different with my living room. I needed a new piece of furniture, which now is turning into this whole big project. And I'm really eager to do it before the holiday peak season so that it's even
Mhm.
more inviting and welcoming, which means I won't be decorating early as I have talked about all year.
Mm.
But that's
Maybe you can put something out, like, decorate in the bathroom or the kitchen. Like, there's gotta be some zone that will not be impacted by
That's
this.
true. It's just that everything is how it is when you're moving things around, everything's a
Yeah.
mess. Everything is a
Yeah.
mess for a little while until it gets settled because things are gonna have to go in the garage, things are gonna go to storage or go to be thrifted, so I think I'm just gonna hit pause until we get our new piece and figure out the layout, and then we will so my new goal is before the girls come home.
Okay.
So that's my theme. I'll be home for Christmas. And the other thing I'm thinking about, just since we're on the subject, is Hallmark movies. I got so
Mm.
excited. You mentioned one yesterday when we were talking. What was it?
Oh, the Love Hard.
Love Hard, which
It's
I
on
then
Netflix, it's not Hallmark, but
I'm like
it's in the
Hallmark is like Kleenex, right? It's just like a Xerox copy. We all know there's lots of brands, there's lots of streaming services. You know a Hallmark movie when you see one,
Yeah.
no matter what streaming service it's on. But Love Hard, I watched it last night.
Oh, you did?
I did.
What did you think?
It's so cute. But it was also like witty and
Yeah.
it was a great way to kick off the Hallmark season. So
Oh, I'm so glad you watched
I think
it.
I want to try to watch 25 Hallmark movies.
Wow.
That's too many, right? That's too
No,
many.
maybe not. I mean, if you're
25 is a
not, like,
lot.
really watching them, if it's passive watching,
If they're just in the background, maybe I should do,
Yeah.
like, 2 plus 5, like, 7. 7 feels
Okay.
like a I'm gonna go for 7.
Okay.
Okay, well, so I'm crossing one off my list, but I would
Oh.
love for listeners to share your favorite Hallmark movies or Netflix movies or you know the vibe. I don't have to describe it to you. Do you have one you like? Share it. Let's get a list going.
That's sweet. Oh, I'm glad you watched it.
It
That
was
one
great.
I really liked. Let us know what your theme for the festive season is this year and why you chose that. You can send us a note at happierladies@gmail.com.
And it doesn't have to be a lyric to a song. I don't it just that
No,
is just
it could be
easier.
any word.
Could be any word or words. Fa la la la. I think you need that on a t-shirt. Just fa la
On a
la
shirt.
la. Okay, well, let's take a break, and when we get back, we'll go over peaks and valleys.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. Black Friday game day on Prime is an epic day of live sports. It all starts at 9 a.m. Eastern with the Capital One Skins game. Then, Black Friday football returns when the Bears take on the Eagles at 3 p.m. And it culminates with the final night of Emirates NBA Cup Group play with Bucks Knicks at 7 p.m. and Mavs Lakers at 10 p.m. Black Friday game day, only on Prime.
And we are back with peaks and valleys because in life there are always peaks and always valleys. Azizi, this is an even episode, so you are up first with a peak.
Well, Malika, since I think when this episode comes out, it's going to be Black Friday, and
Yes.
that is, my sport. So
Mhm.
it's a peak. And actually, the peak goes to Giftful, which we've talked a lot about. It's an app that you can share your holiday list or your birthday list, or you can just curate the items that you actually want and share it with others. But I have started using it to just organize myself and what I want to buy for other people. And
Oh.
just feels so sophisticated. I used to just add things to an Apple Note and it would just be a long, long list. But this platform is so easy to use. It makes it so easy to capture pages and sites. And so I'm using it to do that. I used it to have a curated list of different furniture that I was looking at, just endless uses for Giftful. So that's helping me to know exactly what I want to purchase on Black Friday.
And I have to give a shout out. I don't remember the listener's name, but we learned about Giftful from a Happier Ladies listener.
We did. That's right. Someone recommended it to us. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yes, it's going in the App Hall of Fame.
So, okay, just to clarify, you have a Giftful list of gifts you're buying other people?
Yes, because, like, for example, Alea, my daughter, has a list that she shared with me, but there might be other things I want to get her that aren't on her
Mm,
list. And so I need to capture that somewhere. And then there are people who don't have a list, right? Who didn't
mhm.
share a list with us, just so that it's all captured in one place. So
Do you have a separate list for each person you're buying stuff for or a general list for gifts you're buying other people?
I have a separate list for my daughters and my husband.
Okay.
I have one for the Amandis
Okay.
because I don't have norms. I think Indigo has one,
He
but
does. I
okay.
made one for Quincy too.
You made one for
I
Quincy
haven't
too.
shared it with you yet.
Great. So I haven't claimed things on anyone else's
Right.
list yet, but as I am moving about the world and thinking like, "Oh, that would be a good gift for them," I just put it on that list because that's a list that I can then return to also,
Right.
in the future. But the biggest aha was I was looking for an entertainment center for my living room, and I was going to start just texting myself these
Mhm.
pages, and instead I was like, "Oh, I can make a curated shopping list on Giftful." And capture it there, and then I shared that list with Ilea so that she could give me her thoughts.
Mhm.
Real easy.
Nice.
Yes. Little organization hack. So, happy Black Friday, everyone, and that's my peak. Malika, what's your valley?
So my valley, you see how interested I was in your peak in in the Giftful app
Yes,
because
why?
my valley is that I've got all these open loops in my brain.
Open loops.
It's part of this I don't even think it's postpartum brain anymore. I think it's just lack of sleep. Like
Mm,
every other night I get sleep, but every other night I don't get much sleep.
Is that because you and Norm are switching off?
Yeah.
Got it. It's like, that's such a pattern every other
It's every other night,
night?
like clockwork.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hard.
It's just reality. But
Yeah.
I feel like my systems, I'm not able to catch up or haven't adapted to this reality. So
Mm.
I keep having ideas of things to do. Like, I need to get some wool base layers for Indigo for his school.
Mm,
Like, I have the thought, like, 4 or 5 times
yes.
over 3 days, but I actually haven't done anything about it yet. And I,
Yes.
like, texted myself it, accidentally texted instead of texting myself, I texted one of the babysitters on accident, base layers.
She's like,
They
"Excuse
just
me?"
didn't respond. They just don't.
Oh,
And I have systems, I have places to put things, but it's like I don't have the right conditions for the systems that I have right now.
yeah.
And so stuff is falling through the cracks a little bit, and that's just frustrating.
I'm so sorry.
Like when I have time to myself, like I anticipate like, okay, I've got, you know, 90 minutes here. I'm just going to get everything together. I'm going to fix everything. I'm going to figure everything out. Everything. I'm going to
Just
figure it all out.
everything.
And then, like, I'll get to the coffee shop, by the time I settle or whatever, it's like 15 minutes are gone, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, "Well, maybe I'll just read my book."
Oh, and you deserve that too. Yes, you do.
Read the book, and then I'm like, "Oh, yeah, base layers. Okay, I'll get to that later." It's like
Oh, I know this. Listen, I could tell you, like, as soon as you get to the coffee shop, write a list and set an amount of time that you're going to
I
allocate to
know.
each thing. Can have a timer, but it's just hard. And it's hard. It takes some time to get into a groove. And you don't have the amount of
Exactly.
time to get into the groove.
Exactly.
You just don't.
I was sharing the book, The Tranquility by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Laura Vanderkam's suggestion about this is, like, basically have one time when you do all the little things.
In the week.
Yes. So,
Mm.
like, Friday afternoon or whatever, you have, like, a time where you know you're gonna get to everything,
Hmm.
and so you don't worry about doing it, but I think it's because I've been trying to create that solid structure, but again, it's not quite worked out. So
It seems like that's just really hard to even find a regular time that's not
excuse me,
disrupted.
that's accurate.
Yeah. It's it's hard. I had a valley of canceling all my doctor's appointments,
Yeah,
like, I wasn't making it to anything, and that was really frustrating, but I completely understand there's just seasons in our life when we're not
yeah.
gonna get to everything we need to get to, and I will say I had 1 day off, I had Veterans Day off last week, a random Tuesday, and I was like, "I'm gonna get everything done." Like,
Everything.
everything, I'm gonna get it all done. And I will say, I got like 10 things done. I got a
That's
lot
pretty
of things
good.
done. I even made it to We Spa at 7 p.m. because I was still
Wow.
crossing things off my list. But that was a gift, that random day off in the middle of the week,
Right.
which we don't all get. And you certainly don't ever get with kids. So
Yeah. Well, that brings us to the end. Azizi, let's leave on a happier thought. What are you gonna try this week?
I think I'm going to try big light off time. Going to think about
Okay.
what time that is for me and what that looks like. What about you, Malika?
I'm gonna maximize Giftful.
Okay.
Try to use it to organize all of my holiday shopping.
Yes. It's the season.
Thank you for listening to this episode. You can find our show notes in the episode description. If you like us, please rate, review, and tell a friend, and don't forget to follow us.
Send us a message at happierladies@gmail.com.
Our show was edited by Magnus Purgum, and our theme music was created by Wyatt Muncie.
You can find us on Instagram and YouTube at Happier Ladies and on the web at happierladies.com. All right, Malika, have a happier week.
Have a happier week, Azizi. Bye.
Bye. It's going to be the Grand State. What am I trying to say?
What are you saying?
What am I saying? Grand Central?
Okay.
Ground Zero? Is that
Yeah.
violent? I don't know.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.